My name is Rafal Los. I'm HP Security Evangelist for HP Software Worldwide. My role is to let people know about what we do and just sort of start conversations and raise the level of awareness on behalf of the company. A lot of organizations have a great level of preparedness, incident response, both from technology and people and process perspective, and it looks awesome on paper, and then something bad happens, and inevitably it's the one thing you didn't account for that causes a cascading failure in all your processes, and all of a sudden you're back to telegraphs and smoke signals and stone tablets because nothing works. So how are we prepared for that kind of stuff? Can you analyze the events that happen, the billions of events that happen in your company in near real time? How do you get that intelligence all from your applications, your databases, your perimeter, the bad swipe on your office, right? If there's all of a sudden a computer in your office at Joe employee's desk surfing for anything in particular, surfing on the word corporate espionage or doing something bad, and Joe corporate never badged into the building, that's probably bad. Right? Can you link those two events together? In some companies you can. In mass majority of the places, there's just no way to bridge those physical and digital asset kind of events together. Right? You have to run those attack scenarios, whether it's simulated or whether, like some of my colleagues do in the corporate space, where it's real and you don't tell anybody it's simulated. My advice to security professionals in general tends to be situationally aware but understand the context in which you work. The primary level security is important is on the, what's a bad packet look like, how do you detect a hack, forensics on the latest and greatest technologies from the cloud to mobile to, applications to infrastructure. The other half, and I think this is vastly missing from a lot of the security community and a lot of the training that we do, is how do you then have a conversation where you can say that this technical event, these zeros and ones caused this in the business world, right? How do you relate things like a breach or an attack against an application or SQL injection attack, to be more concrete, to some sort of event that your CIO will actually care about rather than it's just some security thing he has to think about? I think a lot of that is where a lot of our own internal migraines come from, is because we get it in our heads that this is our job and we must get people to our companies to a state of security, and it's ridiculous. We don't get to make decisions. We advise, we do the assessment, we advise, and then we try to get them to see the right secure path, but we often lack the business context which they bring. Having that context, that collision between those two worlds, between what the company actually does and what it means to secure the company, they can't be two separate things.